All right, so this is gonna be the last day. We done. We just need to put the bumper on, and let me just say, I could have been done. I could have did this, but I came out here and I went to record, and I realized I ran out of storage, so I had to transfer everything off the card, and it took an hour and 5 minutes. It's not gonna take me an hour and 5 minutes to put this bumper on. So just see the sacrifices that I make for you guys. But anyway, let's look at this. So I wanted to show you guys. I did do this though, off camera. So I was, you know, you guys know the history of the bumper of the car. The mechanic wrecked it, and it, caused damage to the bumper. Like you see, there's a crack there. There's a crack there, and this just pieces missing, and I got tape all over the place, right? But the thing is, when you take this off, man, it's going to get just worse and worse and crack up even more. So some more damage right here. Now, I don't know if that's new. It probably looks like it is new. This happened when I just took it off this time around. So I taped that up, but I did it from the inside so it wouldn't show. And I kind of did that over here too, right there, because there's a little crack there, but I secured it that way. On another note, this 3M tape holds up. I mean, I can't say it a whole lot because I haven't driven the thing very much, but I mean, hey, I put this on almost 2 years ago. About a year, almost a year and a half ago, this has been on there. So let's go ahead and get her on. Another thing. So this is the driver's side headlight washer, and he just broke all the brackets to hold that stuff in. I tried to get one also at the junkyard, but that was also broken. So this piece was still on there. I decided to take that off because this is not going to mount properly, and we don't want to have any problems. So I took that off, put the screw in there just for future reference or future use. Someone else comes along and fixes this, or if I do, this screw will be there and I won't have to look for more screws. But we're going to have to find a place to mount it. I'm thinking about just kind of putting it here and using zip ties to secure it, probably to this, and it shouldn't interfere with the bumper. So let's go get some zip ties. Okay. Oh, all right. So here's where we at. This is not completely taut because I don't want to put too much strain on this. So that could still move around a bit. And I secured it not to this airline because, again, plastic, but it's secured to this metal bracket. So this should be completely out of the way. I'm happy about that. Now, if I do end up selling this, which I'm pretty sure I will, for the future purchaser, here is the power steering line. As you can see, it is perfect. As a matter of fact, I'm about to spray this to just make sure it doesn't get corroded. The ones that are getting corroded look like this though. But I'm going to go ahead and spray this to make sure we don't have any issues with corrosion going forward, because that's a major, major issue with these cars. All right, I sprayed the rust inhibitor now. It's time to put the bumper on. anyway, one of the problems I'm having is that this whole passenger side of the bumper is insecure. So it's cracking, like right here. I mean, that could have been from the accident, but this just happened. That probably just happened. And yeah, this has likely gotten worse. And the more you drive it and turn and flex, this will just side could just break off. Now and just start leaning off. It'll just snap because while it's secure from the wheel well, it's secure in this place. There's supposed to be a screw that connects this, as well as right here that holds this up and pulls it up to the car. Frankly, I don't really think that's enough, but I mean, apparently over the test, it's withstood the test of time. There's also another place down here where it's supposed to screw in right there. And again, there's the bracket's gone, it's broken. So that's not gonna work. I'm thinking about, applying a little tape to, let me zoom out. Applying a little tape so that it can, to the headlight, so it can hold itself up, or to the fender. I really don't want to mess the paint up. It'd be easier to get the stuff off the headlights, especially because the headlights need to be reconditioned anyway. So I'm thinking about just taping it to the headlight and calling it, I don't want to say a day, but all right. I mean, this thing needs a bumper. A new bumper cover. If it had a new bumper cover and with a hood to match, the hoods are easy to come by, but the bumper cover is not so much, and that's because they're so fragile. But anyway, moving on to a part that I don't like is doing this piece. Why can I not remember what this is called? But anyway, it goes on in a certain way, and it's really frustrating if you don't know how. So the rear part has to go on first because there are these slits and they connect to one another. So as the front of the car, air passes through to go up and cool off the transmission. The top piece of this is gone, so air just goes through, still just dissipates. But yeah, and it's also going to help reinforce the bumper because it's going to attach to it all along the bottom. So it's definitely necessary to put this on. So what I like to do is start in the rear, slide it under, do like that corner, do that corner, and lift it up, do that corner, and work my way up to the front. And then I get in front of the car and I just kind of keep playing with it until it slides into the slot. And then I quickly, really ideally, once it slides into the slot, you want to screw them in, just at least one like in the middle to hold it in place, and then you good. The rest is easy. But it's not always that easy, especially when you're doing it by yourself. But I might have call my wife back out here to help me. All right, so just an update so I don't have to just stop the video suddenly. We got the bumper on and everything, and the car was finished. I'm going to show you some pictures of it now, all cleaned up. Not quite detailed, but cleaned up. But I went on ahead and bought a new bumper anyway. So the next video you'll see is me prepping that bumper. I'm going to paint it myself. It's been a thing trying to get all the materials I need and all that, but I got the paint, I got the spray gun and all that. I'm waiting for a few more accessories to come in so I can do that. I'm gonna have to build a little stand to paint it on. But I took the bumper back off because it just looks bad, y'all. It just looks bad. So you'll see that in the next video, me cleaning everything up. I got the headlight washers reconnected and bought new brackets and all that. So yeah, see you guys next time.